Welcome back. In this video, we're just going to quickly look at unsigned integer types. So unsigned just means we take the range that a number has, an integer has, and we just cut off everything that is negative. So instead of going from minus 128 all the way to 127, we now go from 0 to 255. So that's what this unsigned means. So unsigned integer. So you have this type called ubyte, ushort, uint, and ulong, and they just allow you to go bigger in the range, but just in one direction, which is the positive direction. So instead of going from 1, let's go over to numbers real quick just to see the difference, from 1 to or 0 to 32,767, we now can go all the way to 65,535. So the ushort has the same amount of range, but it starts at a different point. All right, and the same goes for uint, ulong, and so forth. So these are just different types that you can assign, and then however this number or this variable cannot have a negative number assigned to it. So let's just really quickly check this out, and therefore I'm just going to create a new variable here. This will be, for example, again my age, which can never be negative. So I cannot be negative 35 or so. So instead of assigning an integer here, I'm going to assign a short, and more specifically a ushort, like this. All right, and now I need to add the u at the end. So now I can print line this, and let's print age out here just to see what age is going to be. And there we are, it says 35, and we can hover over age and we can see it's of type ushort, which now is an 8-bit variant, which can store numbers all the way to, let's say I'm turning over 127 years old. Then instead of using a short data type, I should use a ushort data type, because now I can go all the way to becoming 255 years old. So that's just something that I wanted to quickly show you about unsigned integers. Now you can scroll down a little bit and you can see that you need to use this u. As I said, the u tag, you can use either lower letter u or uppercase u. And then what would be use cases? Well, utilizing the full bit range of an integer to represent positive values. So if you, I'm not sure whether I like the explanation here, but basically if you really want to make sure that you have a bigger range, but you don't need the negative numbers and you want to store very little data, then it would make sense to go and use these. That was just something to stay complete here. So let's go over to the next video.